Today I'm going to give you 3 things you must know before going to law school, things that I wish I had known. Also, be sure to stay till the end of the video where I'm going to give a little bonus tip from my experience. So let's get into the first thing you should know, which is you need to get a scholarship. School is very expensive. It's probably going to be in the range of around $50,000 a year. And law school is 3 years. So if you don't have any scholarship, you're going to be at least $150K in the hole, not accounting for living expenses or other things of that nature. You also want to keep in mind that you're probably not going to be able to work your first year, and this stress could lead to unnecessary pressure that you're probably already putting on yourself the first year. Set yourself up for success, study hard for the LSAT, give yourself a year to study for the LSAT, get good grades in undergrad, and you'll have your scholarship. You'll be able to focus on school, not worry about the money, and that's just going to set you up for more success when OCI and interviews come around after your 1L year. That brings us to the second thing you need to know before going to law school, which is that the first year is going to be your hardest, and that's simply because you have no idea what you're doing. You're going to hear the words legal analysis tossed around like it's nobody's business. Expect to read tens of pages per night of judicial opinions that have tons of legalese in them that you're not going to understand. You're not going to understand why you're reading things. You're not going to know what to look for. And then when you come to class the next day, you're going to get called on and they're going to ask you what you learned. And it's going to be a lot. The reading's going to be not only a lot of pages, but there's going to be a large adjustment period. And also, welcome to 100% of your grade, likely being based on the final exam. Yes, your exams are probably going to be all essay and 90 to 100% of your grade that first year. Good news is, once you're done with 1L year, you're done. So the third thing you should know before going to law school is it's not big law or bust. While yes, there is something called the bimodal salary distribution, which I'll link right here. I have another video on. There is plenty room in the middle between the $200K salary you get in big law and the lower salary you would get at a public defender or state attorney's office job. And if you have followed what I've said, you have a good scholarship, you're going to a good school, you know what you want to do, the pressure to pay off any student loans you have or to make a ton of money won't be on you. I think you can make a much better decision of what you want your career path to be long term when you're not saddled with loans and trying to choose something potentially just for the money. My final tip under this, it's not big law or bust category. Maybe we could call this a bonus tip number 4, actually. Maybe just do yourself a favor and stay off Reddit. The r/law school, r/OCI, yes, I'm not saying don't go on there ever, but it can turn into a huge time sink. I'm speaking from experience here. But it's probably not good for you to be scrolling through, comparing yourself to everyone else who might be in a different state, definitely at a different law school, seeing people post their LSAT score, what rank they are. I think it can really get in your head when in reality, you just need to focus on you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Also check me out on Instagram and TikTok. I will be posting more short content, long content there about law school and other things to come.